Hey everyone, it's Sam and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, it's something a little bit different because you're kind of getting like 2 videos in one. Well, more like 1.5, but that's because I didn't really have time to draw out a much bigger or more interesting illustration or painting, and I'm starting a new personal project that I kind of wanted to share with you. So I've been really interested in exploring new mediums. As you know, I recently got into gouache, but I've been wanting to try out more, and I have some supplies laying around that I haven't had a chance to use. So I figured I would get a somewhat small sketchbook. This is just a 7x10 sketchbook, and it's the Canson XL Mixed Media sketchbook, their rough version. And the only difference I can see between the rough version and the regular version of the Mixed Media sketchbook is that the rough version has slightly more textured paper and there's 10 less pages. But I wanted to get a sketchbook because I wanted something completely dedicated to this personal project, and I wanted something small that I can fit in my bag because I'm doing a lot more stuff outside. Like, I've been going for more walks, and I'm going to be like visiting a few places just to kind of get more inspiration. But yeah, I just wanted something I could bring along. So anyway, I just wanted to have a space where I could draw out a bunch of stuff, and sometimes it's like the same thing over and over again. Like, these two first paintings in it are just faces with like plants growing out of them, and that's just a concept I really like. I like nature kind of like overtaking something, so that's an idea I hope to explore further and hopefully put into more like bigger paintings. But anyway, this is just a spot for me to, like I said, draw stuff that's just in my head that I can draw like over and over and over again and explore it in new mediums. Like, the first painting is all in ink, and the second one I did in colored pencils. And also, it's just a place for me to do like studies for larger paintings, and just a place that I could have it all in one spot. Like, I know I could get like another sketchbook or use like an older sketchbook, but I wanted something completely dedicated to this personal growth project, and hopefully once I'm done with it, I can flip through it and see like a progression and maybe find some new mediums that I like. I really like the ink painting. I try to use it like I use watercolors, but the ink dries down so fast that it's hard because you can't like really rework it once it's dry. But I created some really cool textures, especially on like the neck and cheek area. And then the colored pencils, it was just like a cheap set I had laying around. I think it's by like Fantasia, and I don't have a pencil sharpener, so I was kind of working with just how they were pre-sharpened, and it was nice. They were really hard to blend. I know certain colored pencils you can actually like layer and create like different colors, but these ones, they're not too great to blend, and I didn't have a lot of colors to choose from. I wanted the skin to be like super pink, but I only really had like one pink color and the rest were like purple and red, so I kind of just had to work with what I had. And with the paper, like the texture of the paper was really showing through, so there's a lot of like white spots in between where the color was. So, but it was still fun, and I do want to explore colored pencils a lot more because I know I've seen people draw like amazing things with colored pencils, and I really want to try out more. I'm just, like I said, using stuff I have laying around the house right now. But yeah, just a simple voiceover. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. I've been closing a lot at work, so I haven't had time to really sit down and draw anything, and I'm just like so tired right now, but hopefully I'm making sense. But yeah, it's just a personal project, and I'm not going to be posting much about it on like Instagram or YouTube. Everything I'm doing in this sketchbook will be posted on Patreon though, so if you pledge $1 on my Patreon, every month you will be able to see what I'm doing in this sketchbook, like everything in this sketchbook, whether it's good or bad, or whatever is going to be posted on Patreon. And then if you pledge $5 or more, I will be recording some of the things that I'm doing in the sketchbook, and that will be posted on Patreon as well for $5 or more. So if you want to get access to that, you can check out my Patreon. It'll be the first link in the description. But yeah, like I said, just a simple video. I haven't had a chance to really draw anything, but hopefully that'll change for next week. This Sunday I'm actually going to like a garden area, so I hope to be able to sit down and draw then and just get some inspiration from like the plants and flowers around. So yeah, that's it for me for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!